Hey, welcome to the 800-Pound Gorilla Expert Podcast, where we interview experts at helping you grow your business or your practice. I'm your host, Carl Utter, and now today's show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's guest I'm really excited for is Nina Cook. Nina is a no-nonsense result coach for business leaders. She helps successful but stuck business owners to overcome the internal blocks to having greater success so they can create the income, they can create the time, and they can create the freedom for their business. Nina has a superpower. She calls it digging deep. What she does is she gets into the root cause of why a business owner is struggling and then shows them how to clear the resistance so that they can begin to change their value, serve a much wider audience, much deeper than ever before, and have easier relationships. Maybe you feel like your business could be doing so much more. Well, then you're going to want to listen to this show. She's the creator of 3 steps to smashing through your income ceiling. Ladies and gentlemen, Nina Cook. All right, I'm here with Nina Cook. Nina, how are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
Good. Sounds like a little accent. Are you from the other side of the pond?
I am very well detected, Carl. Yes, I'm from the other side of the pond. I'm from sunny England.
I don't know what it is, but us Americans love you Brits. I don't know what that is, but it must be the accent, huh?
Yeah, must be the accent. And we're sitting in sunshine today, so it's
Beautiful.
fantastic.
Beautiful. So Nina, tell us a little bit about you and the work and the great work you're doing.
Well, I work with business owners who have plateaued in their business. They may have plateaued at an income level, they may have plateaued with the type of clients they're working with, and they cannot push past this level. So they've done well, but they know there's so much more inside of them and they cannot get to past where they are. So typically what a lot of entrepreneurs do is they tend to look outside for the answers. They'll try a new strategy, maybe work with a new coach, do all those really sensible things. But when those things don't work and they're just throwing money after more money, etc., and they get to the place where they think, actually, it may not be what's going on the outside that's keeping me stuck. It may be what's going on the inside that's keeping me stuck. That's the work I do with them. So I look at their thinking, I look at their beliefs, I look at their mindset, and I help them to figure out what's causing those blocks inside of them. Often they're blocks that are around, self-esteem, not deserving, feeling not good enough. There may be all sorts of different things going on. And also there's lots of money programming going on as well about, things they picked up from their parents, about being greedy, about it being a struggle to earn more money, all of those things. And we just clear them out of their subconscious and replace them with new empowering beliefs, the truth about themselves, the truth about other people, the world.
And the work I do, I see so much of that because I work in the area of sales, and sales is about money and making money. And, we tell our clients that you will earn to the penny what you believe you're worth. So this is a subject near and dear to my heart. So you need to tell us, who is an ideal client for you? Who should be, who over here should be beating down your door to work with you?
Well, I work with coaches, with experts, with consultants. They may be working on their own. They may be working with a team. Typically, they're 6-figure business owners, so they've seen some success. But they've realized that what got them to this level isn't going to get them to this level. Wow. It's not working. So it's where they've plateaued, they're hitting a brick wall, and they are so frustrated. They may be spinning lots of plates, working long hours, and they're not making the breakthrough that they know they can. And there's a real part of them that knows they could be doing so much better. And they see colleagues, they see peers doing well, and they just cannot crack it themselves. So when they get to that stage, they really want to figure this out once and for all. That's the sort of people I love working with because we can make huge changes in their thinking, which gets them past that stuck phase and they can start flourishing. Also get really, really passionate and purposeful about what they do. They're not running their business from their head, they're running it from their heart as well.
So I think you just answered the next question, but I'm going to ask it so you can kind of frame it in this context. What are the specific problems you help them solve, Nina?
I help them to get more clients. So
Okay.
they feel that they're not being able to market their services. There may be fear around marketing. They may hate marketing. There may be fear around visibility. There'll be lots of fears about what people think about them, that people may not like their message. They'll be humiliated. There's fears around rejection, getting no's in sales conversations. A lot of people don't have sales conversations because they're so scared of getting a no. But how are we going to get more clients if we don't talk to people?
I love getting no's. That's my favorite. That's my second favorite thing in the world, is to get a no.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask you about your first favorite thing because I know you're interviewing me, but no's are so important. It's getting comfortable with all of those things.
And it allows us to go find somebody who can say yes. This is such a great interview. I'm having so much fun today. We're here with Nina Cook. Nina, what are the typical symptoms people experience that if they see this going on, they should be going, I need to jump on and book some time with Nina? What symptoms would be going on that would tell a business owner, a coach, a consultant, hey, I think I really need to connect with this Nina Cook? What would those symptoms be?
They're not enjoying their business. They're feeling anxious. They're feeling stressed. They may have trouble sleeping. They get up in the morning and they feel they're dragging themselves to their desk. They're having to go through the motions. There's a sense of nothing's going to work for me. There's a sense of some hopelessness and some helplessness. They may be thinking, maybe I should just get a job. I'm not going to get this to the stage I want it to be. There could be absolute overwhelm going on because they're chasing so many different strategies and spinning so many plates. Opposite, they may be procrastinating. They get to the end of the day and they think, I haven't achieved anything.
So they don't need a job. They need Nina Cook.
They need to sort out what's going on in their head.
When they try to work, so this stuff that's internal and beliefs and stuff are very difficult things when you're in it. So what are some of the mistakes that you see people make when they try to fix this on their own?
Not going deep enough.
Okay.
Maybe just scratching the surface and thinking, actually, I've got this. It's very hard to pinpoint our limiting beliefs ourselves. So we may work with a feeling, but not being able to find the words to that feeling can really stop you from getting to the root cause. So when you're doing yourself, you're not going to be able to see your own blind spots. And you may just scratch the surface, put a plaster over the wound, but you're not actually dealing with the wound itself.
What is one valuable free action that somebody could take that was kind of struggling with this? What could they do? What's something they can do? Maybe a book you could recommend or an action they could take?
I would say the one thing they can do is to become aware of their stories. So when your voice kicks in, I can't do that, no one's going to pay me that much, I'm not good enough for that, to start being aware, that's interesting. How do I know that's true about me? So really start questioning your stories that you're making up and be aware that they're not the truth about you, they're actual stories that you have made up. And they are stopping you. They are stopping you from having as much success, as much happiness as you deserve.
Yep. The brain is a meaning-making mechanism, and it always wants to make meaning out of things. And that meaning is sometimes hardly ever factual. It's just what we made it mean, right? So, which is the story. Great. So the free advice that you would give would be to pay attention to the story, the things they are telling themselves. And start to question them whether they're really true or not.
Yes, start seeing them as works of fiction
rather
than the truth.
Yes, they are works of fiction, aren't they? So that was good. So maybe another free resource. All my guests, usually come on and they have a something on their website. Maybe it's a video course, maybe it's a download, but maybe you could recommend one free resource that people could that you could point people to.
Absolutely. I have a free video training and it's Smash Through Your Income Glass Ceiling. So these are free videos where I talk to you about how you can smash through your income glass ceiling. That artificial ceiling we put over our heads. I can't earn any more than that. I'm not worth any more than that. It's time to get rid of it once and for all. Yeah. So just head over to my website, and it's actually called freevideotraining.co.uk. So it's dead easy to find.
Good. Give us that video. Give us that website again.
It's my website is ninacook.co.uk.
Okay.
And then free video training, you could just put in your email address and you'll find the free video training there.
Yep. And for those listening, I'll make sure that there's a link right underneath this video on our website so you can get to that. So that's wonderful. Well, we've come to my favorite part of this interview, where I get to ask this question of all my guests, Nina, and that is, what is the one question I should have asked you today, but I didn't?
That's really interesting. I think the one question is, how do we become happy? And we don't pursue happiness. It is not something that we're going to find somewhere along our path one day. We can access it here and now.
How do we access that happiness?
Make a decision. Make a decision. Set that intention. Be in the moment. I feel that when I'm in the moment, when I really am present right now, that's when I'm just bubbling over.
My mentor used to say that worry is interest paid on borrowed trouble.
Why do we do it?
Yeah, right. It hasn't happened yet, right? So we're worried that something that's going to happen that hasn't happened, right? Which we can do nothing about till the moment arrives. Or, we're in the past, right? Thinking about things that had already happened that we can't do anything about. My mentor used to say that, if you miss the moments, right? Successive moments of now, if you miss the moment, you miss your life.
Exactly. And we're hardly ever in the moment. We're in the past, we're in the future,
Yep.
But we're hardly in the moment. And this is the moment right now where we can experience happiness.
Well, you certainly seem happy. And I'm hoping some of that rubs off on me today, and I hope it rubs off on our audience. You've been a fantastic guest. I'm so glad you did the show. And I hope some people see this and resonate with your message. Give us that website one more time.
It's Nina Cook, Nina, Nina, Cook, COOKE.co.uk, and you can find the free video training there.
That's great. Folks, this has been Nina Cook. This is the 7-Minute Podcast, where I ask experts 7 questions in 7 minutes. We hope you enjoyed today's show. Take care, folks.